Hello, hello. I'm Larry Joe, SirenSong lover. Hope you're having a beautiful night. Come on in. We're doing a collective read, so if something in here fits, let it sit. If it does not apply, let it fly, please. Don't make things fit that are not for you. Please. Alrighty. Let us see what we need for collective energy. Alrighty. Maybe. Let's see if we get anything. Okay, we have eruption of light, fire and ice, falling, and legacy of light. All right, so let's see. Eruption of light. You have got to let go of whatever's been holding you back because it has become too heavy for you. Legacy of light. You are meant to do great things. So why are you holding on to other people's structures of how it's supposed to be? Fall into the great cosmic void and fire and ice. You're going to have to determine what keeps your heart going and what needs to be halted right then and there. All right. Let us see what else we need from the Rainy Oracle. Hope you're having a beautiful night this evening. Let me know where you're from. All right, Hidden Beauty. It is time to become really comfortable with sitting alone and figuring out what it is about you that you love. What have you been hiding away that you don't want anyone else to see? Hey, Cottage, how are you, baby? You're not watching Super Bowl? Thank goodness. Hello, hello. Thank you for the likes, guys. So Hidden Beauty and loving all that is. Everything that you are hiding within you, you need to love every aspect of it. That is what makes you, you. That is what the world needs to see, is all of those things that you think that no one else will appreciate. You need to love that about you. All right. Both of these cards are tapping, like going within. I don't like football either, Cottage Country, and I'm suspicious about something with the halftime, so I'm definitely not watching. Although I'm getting feedback about the commercials, so I'm just like, if halftime seems not good, don't watch it. And the only reason I watch halftime, like the only reason I watched Super Bowl ever was for the halftime, and yeah. I don't follow sports. I don't follow celebrity status anymore. I've actually been getting the message that we're going to start seeing the stars, like celebrity stars falling from the sky or falling from grace. If anybody else is getting that message, please let me know. Becoming. Okay. You have to love every part of you, the disenfranchised, the shadow version of you that you don't want to acknowledge. You have to acknowledge it. Heart of the moment. Tapping into you. This is all about like learning who you are, loving you, because I think you forgot along the way. You wanted to be what everybody else wanted you to be, but who do you want to be? Let us see if Rumi has anything else for us. Otherwise, we'll be switching, I think, over to the Kipper. Let's see. Thank you guys for the likes. Lady Snow, thank you, thank you. I appreciate greatly. Alrighty. We're going to switch over the Kipper since Rumi seems to be quiet. Alrighty. Journey. Let us see what Journey has for us. Journey. Okay, pathway and child. This is going down into childhood memories to unlock that pathway, because we forgot what it was that used to bring us joy during childhood. Is the inner child proud of who you are today? Let's see. Expectation. They expect you to be a certain role and fit into a certain space. Okay, so I will ask about the thyroid cancer, because that is, let's ask about that. Hold on. And then Aura Alchemy, I will ask about, should you resign your office lease? Give me just one moment. Okay. What's going on with Lydia's thyroid cancer? Does she have thyroid cancer again? Alright, baby. So, death is the card that came out about thyroid cancer, which does not feel spectacularly comforting. If intuitively you feel like it has come back, then this is the time that you start. Do you keep fighting? Or do you live out the remainder of your days, how many you have, just living life to the fullest? We all should be living every day as if it's our last. Like, I heard a quote last night from a movie. It's like, kiss as if it's the first and the last time you'll ever meet. So I'm sorry, baby. Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask for Aurora Alchemy, and then I'm going to hop back into general reads. Aurora Alchemy, should she... I'm sorry, my lovey. That's never, like, a fun... I don't even know how to put any of that, because I used to work around, like, breast cancer patients, and I wanted to go into radiation therapy, so I've held people on their best days and their worst days. It's never comforting. I always know, like I say, if they told me, like, I had whatever I had, I'd be like, I would go home, I would live out my best days and love my babies and hug and kiss and, you know, on your own terms kind of thing. So, okay. Okay, Aura Alchemy, Amanda. Let's ask about keeping your space, your lease. Sorry it took me so long to get back to you, baby. I was debating if I do personals when we start talking about cancer. Yes, that's something I definitely, that's something I pause for. So, all right. For Aura Alchemy, what do we do with the workspace? We have Strength and Ace of Pentacles. So it feels like it does feel like letting go of the lease space, but it's like it's going to, like, financially, and like there's a better offer that's going to come after releasing that space. Okay, so it's strength. It's knowing that you have to do the hard thing. Like sometimes you have to do the right thing even though it's the hard thing. It'll pay off long term down the road. All right, so collective reads. We're going to get back into tarot and doing collective reads. So if it fits, it sits. If it does not apply, let it fly. So whatever resonates, that's for you. If it does not resonate, it's not for you. We're not doing personal questions unless I feel called to answer. Occasionally I do. For the most part, it's whatever collectively is for you, you take it. All right, my loves. Lovers, we have, that's Gemini energy. Let's see what we need to know about Gemini. We have King of Cups, so this could be a union. Hanged Man in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, and Five of Cups in reverse. We've been dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Gemini. And wherever the signs fit, they sit. If they do not apply, let it fly. Okay, so it's like they were stuck in this uncompromising, didn't want to change their point of view, stubborn. Eight of Swords stuck in their head, but it's in reverse. So it's like their own imprisonment. And Five of Cups feeling like they've been left out in the cold. So this situation, it's like you need to change the perspective, or they need to change the perspective, but they have to do it in their own terms, in their own time. It's like a meeting of the wills or the egos, and it's like sometimes you just kind of have to realize that having a good conversation would fix a lot of things. All right, so it's like if you have that one person that you absolutely adore but you can't talk to them, like that's, you need to figure out how to bridge that gap with them. Or if it's on them, then you just have to wait for them to get out of their ego. Let's see, Two of Swords, we are in stalemate energy. Five of Cups, again, we felt left out emotionally, like like, hey, everybody else is having fun, why aren't we? Why can't we? You have to make the decision that you can't keep being stuck in your head. We are doing collective reads. As far as someone having a spell on you, Christina, it's typically you'll be able to feel who has beef towards you, and then there's ways to kind of track it down. But strength, you have to use that Leo, that strength energy. All right, let us see. We're going to do collective energy. What do we need to know? We're doing collective energy, so if the cards come out and they fit, they are for you. If they do not, they are not. Let's see. We have Three of Cups and Seven of Pentacles, needing to bring in partnerships to get your financial ideas off the ground. You need to network right now. Meeting like-minded people doing what you're doing, or starting your own community. We are doing collective reads, so let's see what else we need in the energy. Okay, Judgment, heavy Libra energy, Five of Cups. So those that had been leaving you out in the cold. You know, it's like one of those things that when you're having a hard time and you notice those people that gave you a hard time while you were having a hard time. So when you get that table set for you, remember who wasn't around to help you set the table for dinner. Okay? So Judgment is those people that left you out in the cold when you were already out in the cold. You're going to remember that. All right? Let us see what is in the general collective energy. I'm Lara Joe, SirenSong Lover. Should you wish to book a reading or any other service, I do Reiki, sound therapy, inner child healing, PTSD, all kinds of stuff. That's done on ko-fi.com, which is ko-fi.com/SirenSong Lover. Four of Swords. You have been in your head. You've been betrayed, though. Four of Swords is like, you've been betrayed. And typically it's someone that you love the most. And on the bottom we have the Devil. So this could be a Capricorn energy, or the Devil being like our addictions. Whatever has been driving us, it finally has caught up with us. Like our actions have finally caught up. We need to sit with that, because we need to make the judgment call on our addictions and say, you know what, I can't keep hanging around these people. I can't go this place. It's time to walk away from that. Let us see what else, if anything, here. We are not going to take all of those. Okay, I'm going to hop out of that deck. We're going to go into the Love Oracle deck. So I'm doing collective reads, Brandy. So if something resonates, it's for you. If it does not, it is not for you. Okay, so if it fits, it sits. It does not apply, let it fly. But I'm picking up the Lover's Oracle, so we got a whole bunch of opportunities. Let's see what's in it here, okay? What does the collective need to know about relationships currently? Nothing is ever guaranteed, so please don't think that this person that you're sweating over right now is your forever all the time, because sometimes you have to let go, and it doesn't matter how long you've been with them. It doesn't matter how long you've known them. It's like, if it's time, you got to let it go gracefully, because otherwise it'll create a lot more damage down the road. Sword and Rose, knowing that everything has both beauty and potential danger when you engage with it. Clarity and truth, revelations, honor, protection, and determination. Alrighty. Engagement in the sideways. So whatever commitments, we have to take a look at it, because it doesn't look like everybody is quite as committed as we thought that they were. Let us see. Okay, not enough. You're being breadcrumbs, soulmates, and death. So it's realizing that, yes, this person may be a soulmate connection, but your lesson to learn is that if they are not giving you enough, you have to let it go and walk away for you. You can't accept like a partial offer and be satisfied and be like, oh, yep, no, that's it. Like, if you're not getting enough, you need to let them know, because otherwise you're not ever going to reach your full life potential if you're with a partner that can't ever, like, if they can't meet you here, if you start actually stepping into your life potential, how are they going to ever be able to keep up with you? Like, you're stunting your own growth and their growth by accepting offers that are not enough. Let it go. Let them go. There's more. Adventure awaits. I don't know. Alrighty. It just feels like there's a love relationship that you're in, but it's like you're constantly feeling parched, but your partner can't ever offer to you because they don't have the emotional bandwidth to offer to you. And that's not like a they need to try harder. It's just you guys aren't, it's not for you right now. Yes. Sometimes we're with the right people just at the wrong time. I'll take that guy. Social media. Don't get fooled by social media. Of course, everybody has a perfect life on camera because they cultivated that picture to look perfect. So if you see people and you're like, oh, they're living the best life, you probably don't have the full picture. You're just seeing what they want you to see. It's curated to look like they're living the best. That's not. And people, like, I've started laughing when I see people connecting after so many years. They're like, oh, we used to be high school sweethearts and now we connect on social media. And it's like, yeah, that person probably is the same that they were in high school, and you should run. Like, that time in real life has made you romanticize who that person used to be, but they're not truly that. Let us see. Separation. Ouch. Hold on. Of course. Thank you, Badger, for holding on to that for me, sir. Okay. Ouch. Okay, so separation. On the ground. Yes, but you have unfinished business, so... Right person, wrong time. You guys gotta go do your own thing for a little bit, and then you'll come back together, potentially. But you gotta go do the thing. Learn the lessons with other people, and then come back. So, yeah. We are doing collective reads, so if messages in here resonate, they're for you. If they do not, they're for someone else. All right, so let's see what else we need collectively. Okay, grounding. When was the last time you went outside and put your bare feet on the ground? Listen to the earth. If your mind is racing, when was the last time you put your feet on the ground, barefoot? Okay. All right, butterfly, you are going through, it's in the sideways, so it's like you're going through a transformation, except for if we keep looking back to see if the other people that were around us are making the transformation with us, we slow down our own progress. So if you, like, you can't stop transformation, and once you start, you have to go all the way through. So you're in the middle of the process. So let it unfold. Miranda, I do feel like you're pregnant, and I know, like, I'm like, are you wanting to be pregnant, or are you not wanting to? Because it feels like you want to be pregnant, but it feels like you are very, very early pregnancy. I don't know why that comes through. Like, I feel like a little girl, though. Please let me know if it's something that you're wanting or if it's not wanting. But, like, I feel like you do want a pregnancy, and I feel like a little girl. Like, it's going to be spicy. Okay. Yeah, I feel, like I say, I feel it for you. And I feel like it's a little girl. And I feel like she's going to give you, like, a run for your money. And I got the card friends. So you may need to, and I feel like maybe there's a friend that's going to be pregnant with you as well. You're gonna have to come back, Miranda, and let me know. But I do feel like you're having like a little girl, and I feel like she's gonna be spicy, like just fiery, like just off the chain spicy. Which, if it is a girl, it'd potentially be a Libra / a Scorpio. So good luck. Okay. So remember how I said it was like, yeah, no, I feel like friends, like, yeah, so yes, you and your sister are going to be tearing up the whole family with kids. And it feels like your sister's probably having a boy, but who knows? So I think that there's going to be a lot of blessings coming into the family, but I also feel like there's some family mending that needs to be going down really quickly. Okay, so it's like I know or something. I actually do. I do predict a lot of things. I do predict a lot of pregnancies and the actual sexes of babies, but it's also like that's normally for like personal. I normally am, and that's not trying to be cocky. That's just knowing my gift. All right. So we're going to get back into collective reads since Miranda's baby girl wanted to like pop, like just, girl, she's going to be so, she's already spicy. And I mean, yeah, no, good luck to you. But let me know. Is this a rainbow baby for you? Because I feel like there's been something really challenging around pregnancy for you. All right, we have soulmates. Let's see what we need to know about soulmates. And I was feeling that. So that baby wasn't, hey Katie, that baby wasn't quite ready. But that rainbow baby is like holding that rainbow baby is like holding your daughter. But it's like so freaking excited. Like I don't know if you believe in all that, but like I feel you like being pregnant, and I feel that baby like being a fighter and just spicy as hell. And I love it for you. So let me know though. Okay. All right. Well, let's get back into collective reads. So we have soulmates out here. We do have someone that we have contracts with, and sometimes contracts can be like we smile at them in the store and that brightens their day. Like we don't realize sometimes contracts are as simple as just smiling at someone or showing up to work that day. Coffee cups. So it does feel like it's someone that wants to connect with you in like a kind of a more familiar way. I do feel like a separation here though. It's like you guys had to go do some things before you could come back. Like you had to go meet some people and learn some lessons. Alrighty, let's see what else we have. We're doing collective reads. I'm Lara Jo, SirenSong lover. To book a read, thank you, my love, Katie. Thank you, Miranda, for liking the live. It always helps. Sending it, like, getting me out there is, love it. All right, let's see what else we need. Let us see. Is anybody watching the Super Bowl? Are you watching me? Because obviously I'm not watching the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter. Football is boring. Is all get out, personally. All right, separation. So I was right. We had separation up in there. So somebody that you're separated from, they want to talk to you. They want to have like a cozy type situation. Not too many people, karmic relationship. So you guys have spent some time apart because you came together to trigger each other, which is always hard. And they trigger you too. It's like karmic. Like people want to be like, oh, they're a karmic. Well, to them, you were karmic as well. Like you had things to teach them and they had things to teach you. So it's thank you for the lesson. I have greatly appreciated what I've learned here, and it's time to go. Hey, G-Rock, how are you, baby? Let us see. What we got, what we need. We're doing collective reads, old school, mystery, third party, and anxiety. Okay, so somebody who, this feels like an outdated thought pattern. I'm just going to say it like this. It's like when men don't think about cheating and they're like, yeah, you know, cheating ain't that big a deal. But then when the woman cheats on them and it's like it knocks them out. I would bet so too, Katie. I kind of guessed that the other day when you were talking about when you were in class. That's what it feels like. So it's like that man's perfectly comfortable doing it to you, but then if you were to actually turn around and do the same thing, and that's kind of what it feels like. It's like it feels like they saw you with someone else, or they saw the potential of you with someone else, and that like straight up got them feeling some sort of way, like pulse racing, like palms sweaty, not happy at all. So it feels like they want to talk about it, but it's like, okay, well, I can't pay my bills with I love yous or fake promises. So really looking back and saying like, yeah, even if they want to talk to you, what has changed? Because if nothing has changed, or if there are a third party, like, no, because I'm so hardcore on this. Like, I know it's sad, or like not sad, but I'm like, if other people can have you, I don't want you. Like, if every other woman can have your attention, by all means, please go be with them. But yeah. No, I know that, G-Rock. They think it's okay to be dirty, but the second you do it to them, they have a problem. So all right, lucky breaks. We're doing collective reads, my love. So if there's messages in here for you, cool. But if there aren't, you know, let it be next time. So teddy bear and mask. This feels like somebody is hiding behind childish tactics. Like they want to pretend like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. So it's like weaponized incompetence is what this feels like. It's like they know darn well how to do that thing, but they want to just see how far you'll allow them to be babied. So this really feels like whoever's around you, it's like they're falling into this like, oh, I don't know, like immaturity. And it's just, ew. Like, how old are we? Like, if we're, what's the deal here? Like, no. Alrighty. Let us see what else we have, what else we need. Alrighty. Travel, regret, wedding, date, and Keanu ring. So someone you were in a committed relationship with, or you felt seriously for, like you saw, like you wanted to be with them, but they kept you as an option. Well, they're regretting that now. Travel, like this could be like either traveling towards you or they ran from you. So let's see what else we need. Nice. Katie, tomorrow will be, so I'm doing a chakral series this week. He will. They always do. I have adult stories of how it ends on the other side, which are hella funny. Tomorrow's chakra is the crown, so it'll be deep purple tomorrow, but I love that for you. Purple is royalty. Thank you. I have a few tattoos. Thank you. Alrighty. That Myra, Miranda, I don't know why I said Myra. I'm so sorry, baby. That I don't know. Yeah, that'll be dependent upon how far along you are, but I do feel like that is coming, but it's like early. So don't stress about it, please. And I know that's easy for me to say, but you know, if one of those things, it's like if the divine has you, source, God, creator, your angels, whatever you pray to, if it has you, who can stop you? Right? So it's in the divine. It's time to talk to your friends. It's time to hang around the people that are going in the directions that you want to be going in. Okay? So we are doing collective reads right now, my guys. Is if you are single and you're having a hard time, you need to be hanging out with your friends. You need to be finding that spark in you again. Okay, my loves? Like, love you. Go hang out the places that you want to go to. So love. What I'm going to tell you, go hang out with your friends right now. That's what's being called is, yes, those people are in regrets. You need to be having the time of your life while you're single. Because then when you go out and you have fun with your friends, you'll be like, why did I ever worry about that dusty ass boy? Why did I spend so much time crying on it? Yeah. Yep. Or if you are staying at home, sit at home and paint your nails, or sit at home and make a beautiful bubble bath. If you need a bath recommendation, I can totally give you one. I am the queen of baths. I love doing a milk and honey bath. It leaves your skin and your hair and just everything. So you want to feel like a queen or a goddess? I got you. We got recommendations, okay? So go out, watch that movie without them. Fall in love with life again, because then you won't remember why you were like so stressed and so pressed about that dude. You'll be like, why even want to hang out with that guy? Like, he wouldn't even see the movie that I ever wanted. It was always it was always like what they wanted. So now, how do you love you? Dang, Skippy. I told my ex that. I was like, yeah, no, I was thriving and happy way before you, and after you leave, I'll be even better. Unexpected romantic feelings. Okay, so this feels like somebody caught feelings they didn't want to, they didn't mean to. All right. All right, so we are doing collective reads. If the energy fits, it sits. If it does not apply, let it fly, okay? So not asking specific questions. Well, no, Katie, they mask for a little bit, but it doesn't take long to see through the mask. Like that's why they say like don't have relations within the first 90 days, because after the first, like once you hit the 3-month mark, it's a lot harder to hide your demons. So, you know, they can bamboozle them for a tiny bit. I look at like my ex's relationship, like how long that was between dating, engagement, and marriage, because I found out on like the back end about all of that. But I was just like, yeah, she did not. And because he travels for a living, I'm like, it's gonna take her a little bit longer to figure out what a monstrosity is. But he tried to expedite, and I was like, yeah, no, she's gonna hate her life, and that's her problem. I tried warning everybody. I did my job. I'm out. So yeah. All right. Let's see. Let us see what we need collectively. I'm Lara Jo, SirenSong lover. I hope you're having a beautiful night. Okay, so we have Blowing Kiss, Dragonfly. Dragonfly is ancient, primordial knowledge. They're older than the dinosaurs. So karmic, relationship, addiction, and healthy choices. Realizing that when you're hanging around that person, you turn to unhealthy choices. It's like when you're around that person and all of a sudden you want to eat bad and then your stomach feels bad, it's time to say goodbye to them, because they are really truly holding you back from being the best version of you. And if you're around someone and they don't want you to be happy or the best version of you, that's like a red flag. Alright, so collective reads. Let's see what we need. Making sure, though, that you are not choosing people that make you feel worse about yourself, or that when you get around them, your body feels bad. That's not good. Backstabbing. If you are around someone and you're like, I just don't know why, I just don't feel right about them, trust it. Just trust it. Yeah. I started telling people, I'm like, I'd rather be called paranoid and be alive than gaslight myself and, have somebody hurt me. So if you trust your gut, please, your gut is always going to lead you in the right direction. All right. Katie, 1,000,000 times yes. What is it called when you're on the center of the pyramid and like you fly in the air? Because I feel like that's. Are you the center of the pyramid? Because I feel like that's what I see you as. And maybe not, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Have you done cheer before? I feel like you've done cheer before. Okay, so if you haven't tried it, I feel like that's a yes. And like I say, I feel like you're going to be the person. Are they called flyers or what are, do you know what I'm freaking talking about? Like, I just see you like flying in the air, like hair just swinging. Okay. I just see it for you. I don't know why, but okay. All right, we'll get on. We'll move on from that. Oh, that's what you say. You'll be like, I can't be a flyer until you're a flyer. And then you're going to be like, Larry, how'd you know? I'll be like, I don't know, girl. I saw it for you. Clock this tea, February 9th. Hi, I'm AC. I'm Larry Joe, SirenSong lover. We're doing collective reads, spreading good vibes. So if the messages resonate, please come on in. Katie. Oh, let's see. Let's see. It's supply, Alexa. So, self-indulgence, death, grounding, old school, picture. Okay. I'm like, I don't know which Alexa that was. So, okay. So, when they go away and they come back, it's like it's supply. It's like, no, I have to stick with my main person. And no, it's like they're stuck in the old rut of wanting to be taken care of like their grandpa was, but they don't act like their grandpa was, if that makes any type of sense. Like they go off, I don't know, it's a weird, I'm like, no, please, if you're gonna choose someone else, go somewhere else. All right, so Macy, if you want to drop the question, it depends. Like I answer some questions, but I don't answer all of them. For the most part, it's a collective energetic read. The why the cheating, that's kind of like a general advice, collective energetic. So all right, collective reads from here, guys. So if anybody's coming home or not coming, we're not, because there's a million people and you guys don't actually stand to listen to the answer. All right. So we have coffee cup addiction, player, and proposal. Yeah, so a player is dealing with their addiction. They want to sit down and talk to you and they want to propose something, but it doesn't feel like it's anything of worth. So whoever you have in your energy right now, they don't want to give you anything. They don't want to give you anything serious. I know you are, Miranda, and I know Katie is, but it's like it gets spammed really fast. And because I do tap, like when I do tap into energy, like I do tap into it, but that's a lot to do for all the people, if that makes any type of sense. That's why I only choose some questions to answer, because I'm like, it takes something to actually stop and tap into somebody's energy. And you know, thank you, Katie, for vouching on that, because you know then, because it's, and I think I was in one day and somebody was asking me about tapping into their energy, and I was like, and it was in that stream too. I was like, I had 500 viewers in that stream. I'm like, to stop and do that for 500 different people who half the time don't even stay, it's a lot. So, you know. All right, we are doing collective reads. We'll get back into that. Let us see. Thank you, Bree, for the rose. All right, let's see what the energy is. So addiction, healthy choices, passion. All right, you need to decide. The addictions need to go. Yeah. It's so, Macy, this is confirmation. Addiction, healthy choices, passion. It's like, yeah, I'm passionate, but if they're too busy worried about feeding their addiction, where do you sit in the relationship with them? You know, it's like, there's not enough room in that relationship for you and for that, and for, you know, it's, you have to put you first, and it's not that you love them any less, and it's just knowing that you can't help them when they're willing to entertain other substances, okay? No boy's ever worth all the effort that we put into them. And Katie, I'm kind of random just because life takes me wherever life takes me. Like yesterday, I mean, I try to stream almost every day. The times are always different, but like there'll be days where I'm like, I don't have the energy. Like I did not have the energy yesterday, and I was in bed, like not intentionally. I don't play Fortnite, and I have my my Twitch boys make fun of me for my Fortnite background. So yesterday I was in bed before 10 o'clock. I slept almost 12 hours yesterday, like broken up 12 hours last night, and I was like, that's the longest I've slept in a long time. That's the earliest I've been to bed in a long time. So that's why streaming is all over the place. Okay, cut down. So we are taking that time to rest. We're taking that time to truly listen to what we need. Yeah, and Macy, so what I'm going to say about that, and because I just celebrated, Friday was 2 years of alcohol sobriety, and I'm going to pull in a minute, Katie. So it's important that you put you first, because at the end of the day, thank you. At the end of the day, it was 2 years was my, if you guys look, I posted a video the other day of pictures from 2 years ago and pictures like, it's like I can see a difference in 2 years time from being post-separation and post-sobriety, and it's something. So, yeah, rest is imperative. Thank you for reminding G-Rock. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So, Macy, you have to put you first, baby. And you can't help that person. When that person's ready, they can walk with you on your path. But if they're struggling with their own sobriety, baby, you need to take care of you, okay? Because you have people depending on you. And you can't help them unless they're ready. We do recover. That's the thing. And sometimes recovering is leaving those people. Like, my sobriety is due to getting away from my family and getting away from my ex-husband. Like, my sobriety is due to the fact that I walked away from that marriage, and I loved drinking, and I do miss drinking, yet at the same time I'm also like, I'm so thankful I don't drink anymore, because we become different people. So it's when we decide to recover, it's that whole, you decide like that numbing isn't worth starting over again with the whole having to go through the process. So separation. So cut down, we're cutting back, we're taking people out of our environment that is not for us, and separation, because we need to kind of start with a clean slate. Like, so when we think of gardening, when you think of root work, like you're removing anything out of the garden that is stopping the sun flow from your garden. You're pulling anything away that is hindering growth. So let's not look at removing things from our life as scary. It's like, okay, well, that thing was like choking off my growth. So it's time now that I remove it. And I'm not meaning to be like triggering. I'm just saying, like, if that thing is stopping you, hindering you, then it's time to say, hey, I love you, but you cannot help me grow within this garden without hurting me. So my growth is more important than whatever you have going on over there. Like, you have a place in my garden, but not if you're going to hinder my growth. Okay, coffee cup. So they're wanting to talk about it right now. But honestly, if it's not time yet, don't beat me up, okay? Okay. Alrighty. Okay, options. They were keeping as options. Key on a ring. They were keeping as options. And that's not fair to you. It's not fair to you when people kept you an option. It's like, I saw who gave me a hard time when I was already having a hard time. Like, Macy, when you're in the middle of it, you saw who looked at you with just disdain in their eyes when you were already having a hard time. So when you start winning, because you do, you will, you have, remember that. Okay, remember who helped you when you were already at your lowest. Because when you start winning, baby, and you are, and you will, I want you to remember who doesn't deserve a seat at your table. Okay? You have fought too freaking hard to get where you are, my friend. I don't know you, but I know you have fought too freaking hard to get here now. Okay? To have people that didn't wish you the best ruin your sunny day. Ruin your success. Ruin your happiness. Alrighty, my love. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Katie. Alright, so sunglasses. We have someone lurking right now. We have someone peeping, stalking, watching. Let's see what else, because I feel like there was another. Oh, social media. Somebody's watching you through your socials. Probably stuff. Because, okay, so when it becomes conscious to you, that's like, it's already too late. Like, if you already have a feeling that you're Lemurian, like, that's already well established within you. So it'll start dropping in even harder. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like when the student is ready, the teacher appears. I do a lot of Akashic record stuff. Mask. We have to start identifying though with who we are so that we can find our family. Okay. So I love that you're asking the question, and definitely I hope that you find your people on your path. Like, and once you start identifying more, that's the cool thing too, is that when you start identifying with it more, you'll be able to find more people that identify as Lemurian. So it's a beautiful thing. All right, we are doing collective reads. Let us see what we need for the energy. Jenna, if you feel like you have a pit in your stomach, it's not the relationship for you. And that's what I feel. It's like you feel like this knot of uncertainty. It's like you, like, almost like everyone around you is like, oh, this is a good relationship. But then it feels like everybody's like gaslighting you and being like, oh, they're so great. But it doesn't feel right for you. Bianca, I'll ask from the cards, but Jenny, like I say, that relationship, it gives me anxiety. Like, it makes me feel like kind of right there. I would say no. All right. Do what you do, baby, but just reading into it from here, it doesn't feel spectacular. Abundance in reverse. Bianca and Leah working out. Abundance in reverse. We have camera and picture in reverse. So it's like caught in a cycle of childhood pattern is what it kind of feels like. Okay. Go back and look at your family patterning, because it feels like there's something in there that is holding you in a pattern. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Thank you. G Rock Blues says you should run. So Twitch says you should run. It's like a Molly, you in danger. You need to run. All right. Oh, so Twitch is a gaming streaming platform. So that's originally where I started out, was on Twitch, and I feel like Twitch is kind of a mellower version, but there's definitely not a lot of readers on Twitch, and there's definitely not as many watchers on Twitch, but it's kind of a more like a G-Rock, do you want to kind of testify to that? Because see, I don't play video games. I barely have time to sit down, I barely have attention to sit down and read. That's why I stream. So whether you guys realize or not, like, I stream on TikTok over here, and then I stream on like a few other services over there, like Twitch. But I barely have time. That's why I dual stream at the same time, like, because otherwise I wouldn't have the time to sit down and read on multiple different platforms. I don't have the attention span for that. Not today is the answer to that. I should play Fortnite. My Twitch peeps think I should play a bunch of games, but I don't. Okay, old school. You need to be kind of taking a step back from today's dating standards. Like, this hookup culture has got to cease and desist, my friends. Like, we are not disposable. So, Katie, if it doesn't feel right, don't watch it all the way, but please let me know how Kendrick is, because, yeah. Be safe, baby. All right, well, I will ask for you, Carrie, should you relocate for your job? Let's see intuitively, or what the cards give us. Let's see. It feels like this move will take you away from your family. So, Carrie, the move feels like it's going to leave your family heartbroken. And if anybody's it feels like somebody's not in the best of health right now. All right. Jacob, I will ask here, should you reach out to Logan? And then I'm going to get back into collective reads. I have heartbreak, truth, and engagement ring. So as far as reaching out to Logan, it looks like there's something that he's committed to, and the truth is going to break his heart. So it's like, if you have feelings, there's something he's already kind of stuck on, but I don't know. It feels like it's going to cause some friction. The truth shall set you free, baby. First, it'll piss you off. All right? Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see, collectively, what else we need right now. So, G-Rock Blue says Twitch is mostly gamers, chatting, ASMR, some music, and crafts. It's like, so Jacob, what I would say as far as if you should reach out or not, I think it's going to depend on how strongly you feel. Like, I feel like, yes, you should be truthful with people so that they can make decisions about how they proceed in life. But I feel like it's gonna, I feel like clearing the air, but I feel like there's like other commitments that are there. Do as you wish. It feels though, like I say, like there's, like, truth needs to be said, but it feels like there is something there that needs to be addressed because there's a prior commitment. So it depends on how strongly you feel, I guess. it does feel like there's something else there that you're not seeing. Here's what I will say about that though too. You never know until you open your mouth and say something. Closed mouths don't get fed. So if you have someone that you really like, but if you never say anything to them, maybe they liked you the whole entire time too, but if you never said anything and they never said anything, how is anybody going to know? So if you have a truth, you need to say it. Because nobody can help you fulfill that truth unless you speak up on needing it. And no one can do that thing for you unless you start doing that thing for you. So life is very contradictory like that. Let's see. I get that. So, Jacob, so it feels like I say, like there was something there that you don't know about. Like something, and sometimes it can be like past life connections. So that's a challenge too, is that, and there's ways to work on that, like trying to get over them. That's stuff I do. Like paid stuff on the other side, like personal readings, that's stuff I do. Reiki, sound therapy, inner child healing, ailments, we work on ailments. That's all booked through my Ko-Fi. Yeah. Amanda, how long have you been fighting? Because I'm going to tell you no. But you're going to have to, because, okay, so between the lines, does your partner always come home and try and fight with you? It's like everything's a fight? Okay. So how long have you been fighting for your marriage? What's going on? Because between the lines, it's like, you know, like when people are cheating, like they come home and they're mean to you. So, hiya. Hi. All right, so we are doing collective reads. So we have between the lines. You have to look and see what it is that you're not seeing. This is like if you're fighting and fighting and fighting, but you're never getting anywhere, we have to look for what is the reason. Are there people, yep, so seduction, I was just about to say it. Are there other people in your relationship? Because your partner will get super mean when they want to entertain other people, because of course that other person is like shiny, brand new. Okay. So if they all of a sudden are mean to you when before they used to always hug and kiss on you, then you're going to have to start being like, okay, wait. What's really going on here? Yeah. It's cutting it out. Your soul will literally stop you from like contributing to other people's nests. I don't know if that makes any type of sense. It's like when your soul knows that like your person is stepping out, you will be less likely, you'll be like, yeah, no, I don't want to work harder to support this person's fantasy or dream. So, alrighty, let us see what else we have collectively in the energy. Let us see. Nothing spectacular popping out is wanting to talk. Hold on. I'm gonna take a sip here. Hold on. I was gonna say I'm going for almost an hour, but it's over an hour now. Okay. I identify as a siren. I don't know. SirenSong Lover was just, that was probably a higher self thing. Was just like, nope, that's you. I don't know. All right, we're going to pull from the Kipper. Let's see what collective energy. So, Faith, we're doing collective energetic reads, baby. So, if there's messages in here for you, it's for you. If they're not, they're not. Rose, I do have a really huge love for the Little Mermaid. You can't see her right, like in the, right there. But I do have a thing for the Little Mermaid. Like, that was my first ever Disney movie I think I watched, and it was my favorite one. And I grew up in the desert, and everybody had swimming pools, so I felt like I belonged more in the water than I ever did on land. Yeah. Sudden wealth. So we are hitting that pay dirt. Alrighty. Let us see what else the Kipper wants to say. Community, gift, toil, and labor. You have been working to the bone. The community has been working off of your gifts. It's coming to an end. You are finally going to be taken care of for all of that hard work. Unexpected income halfway through there. Let's see what else. I get that with Lion King. Alrighty. Okay, Crystal, we're doing collective reads, baby. So if there's messages in here that resonate, they're for you. If they're not, they're for someone else, okay? So collective reads, let's see what we get in the energy. You know what's really annoying is when we... Awesome. I'm like, I have Simba right here. Like, baby, I'm at the worst angle to show you the Disney tattoo tonight. Okay, so we do have imprisonment. So I'm not sure where that's coming from. Somebody that's doing you wrong is locked in their head is kind of what it feels like. Alrighty, let us see. I loved Aladdin as a kid too. I just loved Disney as a kid. That's deep-seated stuff we don't have time to talk about right now. Alright, pathway, bad health, and thief. So somebody thought that they were going to get away with stealing from you, and it led them astray. Okay, so that imprisonment, this thief, like they're on bad health, so yeah. It led them astray. We had official person on the bottom there, so it's legally being held accountable. Let us see. I love Aladdin as well. Alright, sudden wealth popped out again. I'll just throw that down there. Alright. Apparently I'm going to have to watch halftime. Community. So sudden wealth and community. We are, like I say, we're being... Well, thank you, Katie, for at least like staying tuned into my live. So, you know, algorithm. Well, you had impeccable timing because you came back the same time as my Katie to text me. So, except my Katie complained that She's like, I don't like watching your videos because then all these tarot readers start stalking me, and I don't want that. And I was like, you out of everybody would be super into tarot, because tarot is the study of psychology and archetypes and how people respond and behave. So liking tarot is literally just psychology and archetypes. It's how people play. So once you know how the players play on the board, then you can figure out how to strategize and win the game. I mean, the elite believe in tarot and astrology. The 1% believe in tarot and astrology. I'm like, that's where people get messed up. Like, they think it's just woo-woo. And it's like, no, like, they know it's real. We should too. Okay, poverty, toil, and labor, wealthy man. They want you to stay ignorant about how powerful you are. Okay? Because that's how they keep you entrapped in their system. That's how they keep you in toil and labor. So once you start educating yourself on everything, on your powers, on your weaknesses, on where you need to improve, you start changing the game. You start creating the life that you want the most. You can't create new player characteristics, but you can enhance the ones that you have based upon your astrological signs. Okay. Mature man. This is tapping into ancient wisdom, listening to the elders. And if you don't have elders that can easily assist you, it's how are you connecting with your ancestors and or venerating your ancestors, so leaving them gifts. Are you talking to them? Are you giving them flowers? Are you giving, like, so when you're working with ancestors, it could be as easy as a cup of water. They love alcohol, so if you pour a beer and you leave a beer for your ancestor, you can give them gifts. But it's leaving gifts for your ancestors. So if you don't have an elder to have spiritual wisdom from, start talking to your ancestors and leaving them gifts. Okay. Poverty. All right, let's see what we have with poverty. So jazzy with, so poverty came out right in it. I would not be set on becoming a police officer because it feels like you're going to get caught in a bad situation there, baby. Alrighty. Let us see. Distant horizons. What did you dream of being when you were a child? Feels like you forgot how to dream. Or you forgot that you like to dream. When was the last time you laid out on the grass and looked up at the sky and the clouds and watched the figures? That may be what I do tomorrow. I may do that tomorrow. When was the last time that you sat out on the grass and you looked up at the clouds and you watched the figures? And you just let your mind doodle. Even if you set a timer for 10 minutes and just do it. You forgot what it was like to just stop and stand still. I do love toil and labor came out with it. So it's like, yes, you forgot what it was like. You're just constantly going. But you need to actually sit down. And you need to look up. And you need to remember that there is something more than just job. So, thoughts, high honor, false person, adjudication. All right. So someone that was parading as an official, they're getting caught up like in the legal system, and they are trapped in their head about this. So they knew that they shouldn't do what they did, but they did it anyway. There is always a chance that they have feelings for you, but if they don't do anything about it, what can you do? What would you do for a Klondike bar? Alright. Gift. Okay, let's see what we have for gift. Let's see what that one is. Sudden wealth. Yay! This feels okay. So I've been feeling a lot of the last shall be first and the first shall be last. There's a lot of that energy of the shifts, like like the poles shift, and then it's like even the wealth poles are shifting, is what all this feels like. They can never. Okay, so Katie, nothing looks as good as your woman on another man's arm. Like, no, those boys are dumb. Like, they don't care until somebody else likes you. Just trust me, from being someone who's lived a long time. They don't care until they see another man around you, or you're starting to look like a snack, and they're like, wait. I don't remember her looking that good. That's how that plays out. Don't fall into it. He's stupid. He's a boy. He's stupid. Can I just... Do you want me to put that on repeat to send you, baby? Like, he's a boy. He just ain't that smart. Yes. Love you, baby. I think we've talked about that, right? I've talked about that. Love you. Because you're pretty freaking awesome. I can't wait till you come to tell me that you're going to be a flyer. I'm going to be like, dang it, Katie. I knew it. I knew it. I don't want to hear you say anything about being chubby, because that's not true. So, shh. I'm trying to find. Where are they? Where are you, boobies? Okay. I don't know why I want this deck, but I do. Okay. Katie, I promise you're going to come back and you're going to be like, I tried out for cheer. And they want me to be a flyer. I'm so waiting for it, girl. I can't wait for it, yeah. Well, let's see. All right, let's see. Self-care. So what the deal is right now, jealous and self-care. People are jealous because you are taking better care of yourself. So you have to realize that they don't pay your bills. So their opinion about your life matters not. Okay? It's all collective, Rose. But I'm just kind of... We'll see what other info we get in there. It is the all-year glow-up. It is an all-year glow-up. And when you can't find sunshine, you make it, baby. That's what I've been doing all week, because it's been kind of gloomy this week. So I've been doing each day a chakra. So it's how are we bringing the sunshine even when it's gloomy. All right. Yes. Yes, East Coast. Which makes me want to start singing Beach Boys. Anyway. Can we be mutuals? Huh? Cult leader? Oh, man. Okay. Cult leader. Yeah, whoever's been jealous of you, it's because, like, the whole, like, who's the fairest of them all, they looked in the mirror and then they're like, wait, it's supposed to be... No, it wasn't. You bought that position. All right. I guess, Katie, what is a mutual? Am I being a boomer and not knowing what the terminology is? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that's... Let's see. I did say that, didn't I? Oh, did I not follow you, Katie? I thought I did, girl. Did I not follow you? I'm sorry. I will follow you when we get off, okay? Sorry. I'm the worst about that sometimes. Alright. we're doing collective reads. Let's see what the energy is. Red flag. Whoever we're thinking about, they've got red flags everywhere. If you are a Taurus and they are waving those red flags, that does not mean bullheaded, put your head down and charge at them. Okay? Red flags waving, that is not a sign that we are meant to charge. That means we run the opposite direction. Okay? People want to be with you, they will be. Alright, let's see. Okay, Rose, I will ask about the art position. I think if we're looking at red flags and jobs, it's like, how far, like, is it the correct distance for you? Are you driving too far, but it's not actually helping enrich your life? And it feels like you're going to meet people there that aren't necessarily super nice. So when you go to look for these positions, okay. When you so even though it's 2 blocks, but when you go in, it's like feeling like, are there red flags here? What is, like, if it's perfect, I guess. I don't even know. I guess, like, I wasn't feeling a really clear answer on that, and that's why, like, I was like, not, because it's, yeah. I don't get into games. I don't do Super Bowl predictions. So you didn't fit, the question didn't fit, like the... Deventure, I need you to go do something else besides worrying about what Jason's and regret they are. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Katie. Okay, so I'm like, it didn't feel, I'm like, it doesn't feel like it's the right position is what, that's why I'm like, I wasn't wanting to answer it because I'm like, it doesn't feel like that's where you're meant to be, but also, I don't know. You'll do what you do. All right. It feels like there's something else coming in besides that, or you're going to get more information before that comes in, is what it feels like. Or it's not quite there yet. All right, my friends, I'm going to hop out. I hope you have a beautiful night. Thank you for coming and hanging with me. So I'm hopping out for tonight. I will catch you next time, Rose. And then, Katie, I'll find you, girl. Okay? I hope you have a good night. And, they stay away out of guilt. Oh, see, I see 8.5. Thank you guys. I know I'm gonna say your name wrong. Deventra. He will feel guilty. He hasn't come around in 4 months out of guilt. And some of that, like, so he's probably away trying to, like, make his life look the best and perfect. But it's because, like, he knows that he mentally just dipped on his kids and he really fucked up. Okay? So, they don't ever do us wrong and do better. Like, I know they play like they do, but it's like, he's not coming around... Like, he's not doing better.